I would just take a few minutes every week or so and read from a Christian classic, in this case, C.S. Lewis's The Great Divorce. This may be a book that you've heard of, or it may be one that you've never heard of. It actually has nothing to do with marriage. So, chapter 1. I seemed to be standing in a bus queue by the side of a long, mean street. Evening was just closing in and it was raining. I had been wandering for hours in similar mean streets, always in the rain and always in evening twilight. Time seemed to have paused on that dismal moment when only a few shops have lit up, and it's not yet dark enough for the windows to look cheering. And just as the evening never advanced tonight, so my walking had never brought me to the better parts of the town. However, however far I went, I found only dingy lodging houses, small tobacconists, hoardings from which posters hung in rags, windowless warehouses, goods stations without trains, and bookshops of the sort that sell the works of Aristotle. I never met anyone, but for the little crowd at the bus stop, the whole town seemed to be empty. I think that was why I attached myself to the queue. I had a stroke of luck right away, for just as I took my stand, a little waspish woman, who would have been ahead of me, snapped out of a man who seemed to be with her, "Very well, then, I won't go at all, so there," and left the queue. "Pray don't imagine," said the man in a very dignified voice, "that I care about going in the least. I have only been trying to please you, for peace's sake. My own feelings are of course a matter of no importance. I quite understand that." And suiting the action to the word, he also walked away. Come, thought I, that's 2 places gained. I was now next to a very short man with a scowl, who glanced at me with an expression of extreme disfavor, and observed rather unnecessarily loud to the man behind him, "This sort of thing really makes one think twice about going at all." "What sort of thing?" growled the other, a big beefy person. "Well," said the short man, "this is hardly the sort of society I'm used to, as a matter of fact." "Huh?" said the big man, and then added with a glance at me, "Don't you stand any sauce with him, mister. You're not afraid of him, are you?" Then, seeing I made no move, he rounded suddenly on the short man and said, "Not good enough for you, aren't we? Like your lip." Next moment he had fetched the short man one on the side of the face that sent him sprawling into the gutter. Let him lay," said the big man to no one in particular. "I'm a plain man, and that's what I am, and I got to have my rights same as anyone else, see?" We'll pick up there next time.